Hi everyone, welcome back to Musings of Manu once again. This is going to be yet another episode of Mindful Musings with Manu, which is my podcast where I share my learnings, my experiences, and my thoughts about life in journal. And I hope my thoughts are helping you in some way or the other to heal or to understand life in journal. So, before I begin and talk about this topic, I want to let you all know that I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful for all your support and for all your kindness that you shower on me, and it really means a lot. They refuse to believe that the people who have known you for a very long time, they know your story and you connect with them. You have seen them growing, you know their story, they know your story. You have seen them as kids and you've seen them as teenagers and now you see them as adults. So what's wrong in connecting with them? And when I tried a lot to have a reunion and to connect with schoolmates. I realized this one thing, and when I realized this, I really understood the fact behind that and the reason behind that. So there's this friend, he pinged me and he told me that, see, I know the reality. Everyone is going through shit and everyone is going through a lot and nobody wants to share their problems with other people who are doing great in their lives. And I thought about it and I was like, yeah, that could be a problem. But then there were this other set of people and they were just not ready to meet their old friends because they somehow thought that what's the need? ज़रूरत क्या है? And I think there is a need. There is a need, and that's why we share love, we share thoughts, and we share opinions, and we talk with other people. That's the reason, and that is a very basic thing that we all should understand that we are humans and we are social animals and we are emotional beings. We need to connect with other humans time to time. Even if we have some very few close friends, even though we are introverts, we need people to just be there for us. And now coming back to finally to the point that I really wanted to talk about, it's coming from my own personal experience. So, when I was there in my college and everyone was around, I realized this one thing that there was a set of people, they did not want to meet me and then they did not want to, go out of their zone. Even though at some point we were very good friends and we were really close friends, they did not want to even, they did not say hello or hi, and they were trying to escape any chances of getting into a conversation with me or my friends or anyone in general. And I don't know if they watch this video. I don't care about it because I have learned this lesson very in a hard way that I need not make everyone please everyone, and I don't want everyone to like me because when I am my truest self and people do not like me, that's their problem. I do not hate people. I also sometimes dislike people, and that's okay if you dislike me. But all I want you to understand is that if you are in a gathering, it's your moral responsibility to say hello to any person you've known for a long time if you are not holding any grudges against them. I don't understand why we have normalized this culture of being ignorant and trying to make others feel like they don't matter just because you started working in the corporate. It's not going to work out because I have known people and I have met such wonderful people who are, making it big in their lives and doing some wonderful stuff. They know that without being compassionate and without this empathy, this word, no doubt, empathy, they cannot go anywhere in life. So you need to understand that empathy is important. I want you to understand that even if you dislike someone at some point, if you have known them, you need to ask them, how are you? Hi, it's been a long time. It's just basic morality, it's just basic empathy, love. That's it, understanding. I remember for a very long time of my life, I was considered an emotional fool, and people said that I was too sensitive to talk about certain topics such as politics and international relations and all these. However, I managed to get a grip on all these subjects. At the same time, I managed to be compassionate and empathetic. Meanwhile, they all thought it was their own opinion, and I do not interfere with their opinion because we all have the right to free speech and we all have the right to have our own opinions. But it really hurts when the person who's telling you that you are too emotional is your own friend. And when you're being told this thing, you don't know if being emotional and if being sensitive is a good thing or not. Because eventually, we all know that people who thrive at the workplace or in life are the people who have been emotional and people who have some, you know, emotional intelligence and people who are compassionate, people who can cooperate and who can be empathetic, understand others, and have some empathy for others. But I think when we start working and when we start visiting new places and meeting new people, somehow this turns out to be a different story. You matter and your kindness matters no matter people appreciate it or not. But there are certain things that you do not learn from books or from social media or from some other internet sources. You learn it from your own experiences, from your own life, and from your thought process, and these are all your personal experiences, and that's how you learn. But I have learned this thing the hard way, and that is why I think I need to talk about it. Every time I would like to be a stranger that a stranger would love to meet. This is something I wrote out of my admiration for strangers that I have met in my life, and I cannot emphasize enough on this how grateful I am to be able to meet so many strangers and so many wonderful people. And I think I am the person I can befriend strangers, but I think that is because I admire every single person. For as long as I remember, for my entire life, I have been called emotional fool and too sensitive to talk about certain topics such as politics, geopolitics, and political relations and international relations and all these things. And I don't really think that being too sensitive makes you, less knowledgeable or there is some knowledge gap. I don't think so. But I managed to understand all those topics. Meanwhile, I was being kind to others. You can draw your own conclusions from this video. It's up to you. I will see you next time. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye.